Worldwide, Joe, listen to this pod show. Worldwide, bro, you know how the vibe go. Facts and law, we give it to you real and raw. Facts and law, yeah, we give it to you real and raw. Real and raw, real and raw.
Y'all know what time it is.
Yo, maybe you don't.
Facts and law, we are back.
Yeah.
Y'all see the ensemble.
Yeah.
It's the,
Y'all
the
know what
special
time it is.
episode, the Halloween episode.
Let's go.
I'm glad y'all are here checking us out.
Mm-hmm.
Look at these costumes.
Hey, man, we out here today,
Hello,
baby.
hello.
Hey, look, they get points for participation.
Let's go. Absolutely.
They said wear a costume.
Let's
come
go.
through
We
with the
sure
costume.
appreciate it.
Hey,
We did
do us
it.
a favor. Can you please subscribe to the channel?
Yeah.
Hit the like.
Yeah.
Drop a comment.
Yeah.
Hit the notification bell to get notified every single time we drop content. And guess what? It's free 99. It don't cost a thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if this y'all first time checking us out, shame on you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But y'all know what we doing here. We're building this thing brick by brick.
That organic shit.
It's the only way.
Yeah.
Hey, what's good, man?
What's up, Joe? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's been a little while.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They don't know that.
How long has it
Put
been?
my hair back, you know?
Look, the hair flip, weed flip.
no.
Something like that, 2 or 3, you know what I'm saying? But you know, you looking godly in this joint, my brother, you know what I'm saying?
Blessings, child.
You looking godly in this joint, you know what I'm saying? You know me.
You say God.
You know me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Black Jesus in the building.
That's right,
dog.
Jesus in the building.
Look, man.
And not black Jesus, just Jesus, because he was black. Remember that. I knew what time it was.
Say that again.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
So you want to introduce who we got on today?
Yeah, so to my left, we have Miss D as a...
Vampire.
Let's go. Okay,
Ooh.
okay. And speak up a little bit so they hear you. Tell them a little bit about you, Miss D.
Vampire. Well, I'm 24 years old. I'm from Seattle, Washington.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
And I'm a business, marketing, and psychology major. So,
Oh, yeah.
Business major?
yep.
That's what I'm currently going to school for.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, commend you because I'm ready to wrap it up. So.
Hey, commend me, goddamn. I'm
Yeah.
ready to. This is my first semester.
Oh. Okay, I'm on my master, so I'm ready to go.
This is my first semester. She was like, oh shit, I feel
But
bad.
no,
for you.
hey, at least you're doing it, so, you know,
Yeah. Hey,
what's
blessings
up.
to you. Blessings.
you know.
All right. And now, to the left of Dre, we have Miss Courtney. What's happening? Tell them a
Hello,
little bit about
everybody. So my name is Courtney. Some of you all may know me as Dre. So I am 30. I am from actually the suburbs. So I'm from Bolingbrook, but I've been everywhere in Bolingbrook. But right now, I stay in Chicago. My costume is a schoolgirl, and you know it's so funny because that's ties with my profession. So I'm a teacher.
Okay.
As well as like an entrepreneur. I have a lot going on over here.
What's something you got going on? You know, I know you. You know what I'm saying? You help me out a lot with the show. So you know what I'm saying? Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, so I'm a content creator. I throw parties, so I do events. I am a networker, and yeah, that's about it.
Let's go. What's the name of the company?
Product of the Grind. So follow us. Product of the Grind.
Yeah.
So you know a lot of our new Facts and Laws family, you know, come directly actually from Product of the Grind. They, you know what I'm saying, help us out when we need people to
like
come
a
through.
million of them.
Yeah, hey, look, they deep. The gang is deep, and they
It's
be
about
working.
13.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this. There's 13 women together, and it ain't no drama.
Yeah. That's
I mean that we know
that
about.
we're So yeah, there's no drama. That's something that we pride ourselves into. It's just like professionalism, having a great time, and just being successful in building our brand. So that's something that we take pride in. We don't have time for the drama.
I swear,
That's dope.
We don't
So
have
y'all
time.
be out. What y'all? Give me kind of like the week, cause y'all out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Y'all outside. You feel me?
So basically on the weekends is when we have our parties. So Fridays we are at Hubbard Inn. Saturdays we are at Burrow Bar, and then bi-weekly on Sundays we are at Tribe. So we have bars, lounges, clubs, like different type of vibes. So you name it. So Tribe is more of like a chill brunch, you know, good music, live music. You know, Burrow Bar, we got the party scene. Hubbard is also kind of like a party scene, but it's like a different type of vibe. So, you know, coming to cater to everybody.
That's dope.
So what is y'all objective? Like, what is y'all goal?
Honestly, to network. So our goal is to just be successful and make money. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a money person. I like to spend money, so I want to make money. So part of that comes with like the networking piece, and just trying to dibble and dabble in different things and see like how we can grow as a brand. So overall, like our goal with like Ladies of the Grind and Product of the Grind, it's just to make a wonderful experience for everybody, so everyone has a great time. And yeah, we just kind of bring the life of the party, I guess.
So what y'all inviting people out, promoting?
Yep.
And okay, all right,
Yep.
I get it. That's what's up, man.
Yeah. So come outside.
Gang. So I don't know if y'all realize it or not, but I'm a big fan of Halloween.
Yeah, I heard.
I try to do something. Me and the wife, we do something like every year. You know what I'm saying?
It's fun.
You know what I'm saying? It's give you a chance to be a little silly for fun. You know
Creative.
What I'm saying? Have a little fun. You know what I'm saying? We done won a few costume of the year contests. So y'all be looking for our joint coming soon. You know what I'm saying? What y'all got going on?
You said you won some Halloween costume contest?
Yeah.
As what? What'd you win as?
We won as the zombie bride and groom one year. You know what I'm saying? At my cousin joint. It was raw.
Oh.
Yeah. You remember that, cuz?
Okay.
Yeah.
I did. Show me a picture.
I did all the makeup and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I be putting my thinking hat on sometimes. You did. And, hey, we had a good turnout. I'll put some pics up so y'all can see I ain't capping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So since it's the Halloween episode, let me ask y'all something, man. Do y'all like believe in spirits?
I do. Yeah.
You
For
do?
sure.
So they
For
might
sure.
pick you up. You say that again?
I do.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
You say,
I too.
No, I do. I believe in spirits, especially from the people who have passed. I do believe that their spirit is still alive. I don't believe that when we pass away, like we're just completely gone. I feel like it's some type of something like left. So yes.
So there's got to be a reason why y'all believe that. So what's the reason?
What about you? In particular?
I feel like there's more than what meets the human or like naked eye for sure. So it's just like, to each their own. Everybody has their own different perspectives on it for sure. But I at least just feel like, at least with my encounters, there's certain stuff that you just can't explain through science or, fact versus fiction. So I just kind of feel like, that's where I'm at with it. So.
You said experience.
Yeah.
Anything you want to share? Give us something juicy. Give us something. What type of experience?
I know, right?
Because I'm curious.
Honestly, I would say experience-wise, just based off like I said, like I already believe in it, so I just kind of feel like I'm a very spiritual person myself. Not to say I'd be like, messing like with Ouija boards or whatnot, but I just kind of feel like, I pick up on certain things that be kind of like, I don't know. Like
what?
that just don't be adding up.
like what? Give me an example, because I'm curious.
Because, okay.
That sounds like intuition. But
Well,
that's another conversation.
I was caught off guard one time. Like, I got taken on this Seattle ghost tour, and it was, like, underground. And just, like, when we were going through the history lesson and just, like, certain things that they were saying. I mean, I didn't seen the movies and stuff before, but just kind of, like, the feeling that, like, you're not alone or, like, something's watching you. Like, I don't know. I just feel like you got to trust your gut when it comes to certain stuff. And like I said, I mean, not everything you could see with the naked eye, but, certain stuff just be feeling off, so.
Sound like you was scared.
No, I'm not even a person that's easily scared. Like, honestly, if you ask people that's in my real life.
Yeah.
But, it's just, I'm not the type to fuck around and find out either. So it's just kind of like.
Fuck up out of there.
What you think?
I feel like sometimes you could just feel like the presence in the room. Like you just feel, like for example, my grandmother passed. And so like immediately kind of like after she passed, just knowing or feeling like a presence in the room, like when you're feeling super sad, like she's coming and like comforting you in a sense. So yeah, you can just, just feel it. And then also like there was an encounter that I had one time, but it was like a negative encounter. I think it's called sleep paralysis, but I was sleeping and like I was like half sleep, half awake. And then I felt something like pressure on my legs. So and then I couldn't move at all. So I couldn't move, but I could like see and feel. So, and then after that, I woke up. But that was like a scary experience, and that happened like when I was younger. I actually Googled it, and they said that
It's an incubus.
I guess it's a what?
Incubus.
Oh,
That's what they call. So the female version of that is the succubus, and the male version is the incubus.
Oh.
Those are demons that they say sit on you and they try to have sex with you.
what?
Yeah, I swear, look it up. That's why.
What?
So
Or
listen,
when
if you
that
ever hear
happened to
somebody
me.
rap, they talking
Tap
about
that.
when they talk about a succubus. You know what I'm saying? A succubus is a lustful female demon. You can look it up.
Oh
I'm
my
telling you.
God!
Incubus and succubus. But but see, here's my thing. I don't really buy into
You
it.
laughing?
I feel like all of that is
trying to
like.
process it.
Wait, yeah, like.
I feel like all of that can be explained, and I think that's just man giving names to things that they don't understand. You know what I mean? I feel like
Yeah.
your mind and fear will make you believe whatever the fuck you want to at that point in time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know.
When I Googled it, it said sleep paralysis, and that's something that's normal, and that's
Well-
just your brain, and nothing's really happening. That's just,
That's-
the state of mind that you're in. It's like a zen zone. Like your brain is like
Yep.
in a certain zone. So, I didn't think like it was an actual demon. You scaring me
Well,
now.
I mean, that's how some people explain it as the demon. You know what I'm saying? People that
I
are,
never heard that.
are
I
into
know,
that
I'm
sort of
like,
thing.
whew.
That's how they explain
Zoom
it.
out.
But on the other hand, science will explain it as that's your mind waking up, your eyes and your mind waking up before your body has a chance to.
Yeah.
So it's sending those signals delayed because your mind is realizing you're awake.
Right.
Now it has to wake up the rest of your body.
Yeah.
So is that true?
That's what I'm saying.
look,
You
I
know, people, here's my thing. People can
I hope
believe it
not.
whichever way they want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
just feel like a lot of times there's a scientific explanation for the things we experience, but then sometimes it's not. You know what I mean?
I'm like 50-50 on this because I'm not gonna lie. I had an experience where my auntie was sick in the hospital, right? So we went to the hospital to visit me and my mom. We went to visit my aunt. So me just thinking everything's gonna be okay, she go to the hospital, everything's gonna be all right. My mom wanted to stay, but I was hurrying up my mom, like, Mom, she gonna be all right. Let's go. My auntie ended up passing when we left. A day after that, this is true. I had a dream. I was asleep. I had a dream. My auntie came to me in my dream and told me everything's gonna be okay. I kid you not. I woke right up. I called my mom. I'm like, Mom, Auntie Cherie just came to me in my dream. You know what I'm saying? And I experienced that, and so that's why I'm like.
Was that you said that was after she passed?
That was after she passed.
Right.
That's why I'm like, I'm 50-50 because I had that experience, but I ain't never had any other experience like that, and I don't even know what to call that.
Right.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
so, and the way I would say sometimes they explain that away is that was on your mind. Heavy.
On my mind.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right.
And yeah.
And so I had a very similar experience, but it was prior to. But now my grandmother, my paternal grandmother, you know what I'm saying? I was maybe 12, 13, right? And she had been in the hospital, we got sick, we had went up there a couple times, you know what I'm saying? And it was a Saturday morning, and in my dream, I saw her literally getting out the bed, pulling tubes out, right? Pulling out her IVs and pulling the stuff off, right? And I wake up. She get up out the bed and I wake up. Go in the front room, you know what I'm saying? My pops called me in there. They had got the call she passed. But my thing is, how do you look at that?
Right.
I know it's been on my mind. Maybe it was, you know what I mean? Maybe you can't really explain it.
Sure, okay.
There are ways that you can rationalize it, whether you want to go the spiritual way or if you want to go the scientific way. You know what I'm saying? It's just really, you never know. So people.
So my thing would be, what's the spiritual way I get? What I don't know the scientific
would be
way
going
of
into like
explaining
the
that.
psychology of it. This has been heavy on your mind. You're
Okay,
thinking about it
okay.
anyway. You know what I mean? So that's something that your mind has been telling you because you know it's coming. Your subconscious is telling you it's coming regardless if you want to think about it or not. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where, yeah, I feel like sometimes we project what we know the reality can be or will be. You know what I'm saying? But that's one way of looking at it.
And then you've heard before of people say even before something happened, like, oh, I just had a bad feeling that something was about to happen. Maybe something happened to a family member, and then something just happened. So, like, I don't know. Some people, I don't know.
And my thing is, if you worry all the time, you're going to be right sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Some people, you feel me? I knew it was going to happen. Your ass worry about everything. What about the 10,000 things? You know what I'm saying? What about the 10,000 things that didn't happen that you was worried about? Oh, you got it right this time, huh? You know, so, I be trying to.
Rationalize it.
Yeah, you know, like, come on, man, relax.
So do y'all watch horror movies?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have a favorite scene?
A favorite scene?
I got one.
Favorite scene.
Not unless it's a scary movie, honestly.
Say again?
I said not unless it's a scary movie, honestly. Like, I like movies like that. But I watch horrors, don't get me wrong. But
It was at a different kind of glass.
I don't have a favorite horror
Different
scene.
kind of cup over there.
I feel like that's kind of depressing.
Does Bride of Chucky count?
Why not?
That started becoming a comedy.
I mean, because
It is. But
I got a
burnt
favorite
scene.
scene.
what's your favorite scene?
Oh my god.
The Nightmare on Elm Street, the first one, right? When the very beginning, old boy and a girl's in the bedroom and shit, you know what I'm saying? And she end up putting his shirt on, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, oh, they some teenagers, oh, they getting busy. Man, when she started getting tore up and slung all around the ceiling and blood was all over, I was like, that's a scene right there. You know what I'm saying? It just sticks out. You know what I'm saying? So me being a filmmaker and like I'm actually writing a horror right now, stuff like that sticks out in your memory. That's a very memorable scene to me. And y'all all know the scene I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
You know
when
what
she
I'm
was
saying?
on the ceiling.
Yeah. Invisible in there,
Yeah.
tearing her ass up, and Buddy in the corner freaking out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of them scenes
Yeah,
that's like,
yeah.
we all can
Most
see it while we
memorable.
talk about it. You see exactly what that scene looked like. We done seen a million Jason stabbing somebody and this, that, and the other, but a scene like that, I feel like, stands out, you know.
Yeah.
What
I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I can't really think of a particular scene.
Look, I'll go back to
Your
my bride
question.
of Chucky.
It came off the top, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so Bride of Chucky. So remember when the bride and Chucky were arguing back and forth like a married couple, but of course they're extreme because they're serial killers. So Chucky was so mad at his bride to be that he threw that water, what was it, a TV or a radio in the water, and she got electrocuted. That was my favorite part, just the suspense of that. Yeah, exactly. And so that just kind of goes back to the memorable moment too. So I guess that's why it's so my favorite, because it's so memorable. But that was my favorite just because of how dramatic the scene was. Like, and I love Chucky.
Everybody loves Chucky.
I love
like Chucky 1, like
was the best.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, you gotta, if you really think about that, it just show you how much times has changed. Because if you look at that movie, Andy was going across the city by himself with a doll
and he was
on
like,
an L.
How old was he?
Andy probably was in like first, second grade.
Right.
Like, yeah, I was like,
To be fair,
barely alive.
hey, to be fair, it was a different time.
That's what I just said.
So
That's
I
how
used to
much
be-
times has changed.
Boy, I used to be 10 years old, taking a train somewhere. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
at home by
Yeah.
myself,
Yeah,
latchkey
times were
kid.
different.
Sorry, mama.
Crazy thing about it, I
Times
was
are
just
different.
talking about this yesterday, that how much times has changed. Because I can remember being on the west side. When I was a shorty, I used to go to Ella Flag Young, right?
I remember young.
And we was talking about it because it's taffy apple season, right? So I was like, I was asking my wife, like, do you remember walking home with the taffy apples in a box? And I was like, I used to walk from